Welcome to our channel. Lambrini Girls boycott festival. We won't be going to Austin whatsoever. Lambrini Girls are the latest artists to boycott South by Southwest Festival this year after releasing a statement saying that they can't affiliate with the American festival. The punk band from Brighton aren't the first to pull out of the festival that takes place in Austin, Texas, from March 12th until the 14th. Also refusing to perform include Scowl, OK Shalom, Gel, and Squirrel Flower, with further artists joining the boycott. The reasons bands are pulling out is because they have taken severe issues with the event and its sponsorship ties to the Army and the way the Army has conducted itself during the current Israel-Palestine crisis. People are also against the festival's ties to Corporation, a defense contractor that has supplied weapons to Israel. "We are pulling out of tomorrow," wrote the Brighton band in a statement on social media. "We won't be going to Austin whatsoever." They continued, "For transparency, the reason it's taken us a few days to pull out the festival is because we received funding from Foundation to Play. We were trying to find a way out of the situation whilst keeping our moral integrity intact and not having to repay thousands of pounds at the same time. Adding money has to be repaid, and we can't affiliate ourselves whatsoever without our solidarity becoming totally inauthentic. We were considering going to the festival and protesting on stage. But there isn't a way to do that doesn't feel performative or inherently exploitative." Whether or not any other bands will pull out of the festival remains to be seen. Still, given how vocal the musical community has been regarding the Israel-Palestine crisis, it's likely there will be further protests. This remains a developing story. Nina Cherry publishing her memoir later this year. Swedish musician Nina Cherry is publishing a memoir, which will detail her remarkable childhood, her work with punk icons, the Slits, and subsequent rise as a celebrated solo artist. The new work arrives via Simon & Schuster Scribner on October 8th. The book follows the musician's early childhood in Sweden, including her mother's marriage to American jazz trumpeter Don Cherry, who helped raise her, and her later move to London, where she cut her teeth as a musician. The description reads in 1,000 threads. Nene takes readers from the charming old schoolhouse in the woods of Sweden where she grew up, to the village in Sierra Leone that was birthplace of her biological father, to the early punk scene in London and New York, to finding her identity with her stepfather's family in Watts, California. Continuing, Nina has lived an extraordinary life of connectivity and creativity, and she recounts in intimate detail how she burst onto the scene as a teenager in the punk band The Slits and went on to release her first album in 1989 with a worldwide hit single, Buffalo Stance. According to the synopsis, Cherry's memoir also celebrates female empowerment and shines a light on the global music scene, offering an inside look at her fascinating career and globe-traversing journeys in a life of love and music. Nina Cherry's last album, The Versions, arrived in 2022. Consisting of reworked versions of tracks from across her career, it featured the likes of and more. Before that, Cherry released Broken Politics in 2018, her second album produced by electronic musician Fortet. Thanks you for watching. Stay connected with us for more videos.